reality in People's Democratic Party (PDP) Delta State now is that no one leader can produce the governorship standard bearer of the party alone and declares from his bedroom that heaven will not fall. Even the incumbent governor and leader of the party, Senator Ibori Okowa, cannot palm off his choice on other leaders and stakeholders and go to sleep, not to talk of ex-governor and his political mentor, Chief James Ibori, imposing his celebrated choice as things stand today in the state. Similarly, you may not accurately configure Ibori's stance on affairs of Delta PDP without examining the position of his successor, Dr. Emmanuel Uduaghan, who handed over power to Okowa in 2015. Uduaghan remains a very steady force in the party, and there is fundamentally no move Ibori makes that he is not aware of or party to. The opinions and compromise of the three powerful leaders, especially as they affect the governorship standard bearer for 2023 governorship elections, which battle has become hard-hitting, of overriding importance if the party is to remain united and prosecute the 2023 elections without collateral damage. Before and at the end of Tuesday, April 5th, leaders and stakeholders meeting of the party in Asaba, the state capital, it was perceptible that the three leaders who had previously brushed the template for Okowa's successor had not arrived at a middle ground in respect of the May 21st governorship primaries, which is not far away. The hard truth, however, is that Okowa, as a tactful politician, had never planned to do it alone and knows that he must consult the two former governors and other leaders to make a headway. Lately, he had stated that the best option would not be to trust a candidate on the party but ensure free and fair primaries for the best or most popular to emerge, which he had sworn to accomplish. In fact, if there is something, according to an informant, that Okowa wants to guide jealously, knowing that his 8-year tenure will soon come to an end, it is to finish strong and not to be chronicled by history as rebelling against Ibori, his political mentor who discovered his leadership traits, fostered them, and stood by him at his exasperating times. But again, he does not also want to ransom the larger interest of the state on the altar of egocentricity and hero worship, characteristics that have made Ibori to hold him in awe. Ayu's intervention. National chairman of the party, Senator Iyosha Ayu, who is acquainted with development in the party following a report by Ibori, had reinforced the consultation position lately when he requested the governor to collaborate with Ibori on his Okowa preferred successor. A source emphasized to this paper the national chairman did not say the governor should go and take orders from Ibori but should take Ibori's observations into account in taking decisions to ensure a win-win for the party in 2023. Though Okowa, Ibori, and Uduaghan are currently not in consonance on who succeeds the Owa Oyibu-born incumbent, the three leaders do not see it as reason to be against themselves, but some followers, who do not know the frame of mind of their leaders, strangely act as if there is a war going on. The chief political strategist to Okowa, Dr. Festus Okubo, puts it in clearer perspective when he asserted there is nothing like leadership acrimony ahead of Delta 2023, emphasizing that contrary to naysayers, PDP would scale through the governorship polls victorious, stronger and more united under the watch of Okowa, a man he described as a sure-footed team player who consults and listens. Speaking at the meeting, Okowa, who actually came clean on having not endorsed any aspirant, warned that henceforth none of the aspirants should use his name, Ibori and Okowa, to deceive delegates. As the state party leader and your governor, I want to reassure all aspirants that primaries shall be free, fair, and transparent. There is no cause for alarm. Get prepared and do the needful to win. It is forbidden for any aspirant leader or stakeholder to approach PDP in Abuja or principal officers of our party to hijack the process. Our party is united for victory in 2023. I urge aspirants to focus on reaching out to delegates in the state, canvass for votes ahead of party primaries, he said. An informed party leader told this channel there is sharing development. The leaders and stakeholders meeting resolved that all aspirants who have procured expression of interest and nomination forms should test their individual popularity in free, fair, and transparent primaries across board. Senator Okowa warned aspirants and their supporters not to approach PDP headquarters in Abuja with the intention of hijacking the process, saying they should do the needful by approaching delegates to converse for votes ahead of the primaries. In the same token, the two past governors and incumbent Ibori Okowa and Okowa urged aspirants never to drop their names while on consultations to party leaders and delegates to lobby for votes. No aspirant is permitted to say that he or she has been endorsed or anointed by the governor Okowa, Chief Ibori, or Dr. Okowa. It is fraudulent to drop their names, he said. The governor, who had spoken by this time correspondingly, was also guided that one of the leaders was already deploying his connection at the national level to influence certain things, but he confidently cancelled against such meddling, he added. For instance, one of the respected leaders who had insisted all the while on a particular governorship aspirant or nobody else had purportedly hinted he would personally shift ground if that is what it will take to bring peace to the party, he said. In the intervening period that preceded what seems to be fresh consultations and negotiations, the perceived underdog in the 2023 governorship race, Speaker of the State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Sheriff Oborewori, has clearly sprung into the lead as favorite candidate in the party, amassing unbelievable support across the different local government areas, with stakeholders falling over themselves to associate with him. That is the fact on ground at the time of this report, but the poser is what yardstick will the leaders employ to arrive at an acceptable aspirant. Okowa meets Obasanjo IBB interested in development. Several meetings have been held and are currently ongoing by aspirant groups, leaders, and power brokers across Asaba, Warri, Ughelli, Lagos, and Abuja over the party's 2023 governorship tickets. My viewers, at all this all we can take for now. Thanks and God bless. Ensure you subscribe to our channel. Make sure but very spread it report across on these platforms. So thanks and God bless. And bye for now. Do join us in the other news, please, okay? Ensure you share this report, you spread this report across all political platforms involving or including Okowa, Okowa, and Ibori. Alright? And bye for now, please, okay?